Hey guys, it's me, Margot. This is part 18 of my Oasis Springs Remodel series. If you haven't watched parts 1 through 17, you're missing out. I've also already done all of Willow Creek. If you'd like to check that out, the playlists are linked down below. This is the Rio Verde lot on the kind of left side of Oasis Springs. These are the smaller, bigger houses, if that makes any sense. So this is an empty lot. Okay, well there's a house here, but there's no residence. So if you stick around to the end of the video, I will be doing a create a sim portion where I will be creating the family that lives here. They are the Jeffries family, and they're pretty cool. So yeah, this is just me taking some before pictures of the lot. I'm sorry if you really enjoy the external renovation stuff. I don't think I did hardly any. I don't think I changed the landscaping or the outside of the house at all. It was partially due to laziness and partially due to I didn't really mind how it looked. This isn't really my personal style, so honestly my opinions about it are limited, but I did kind of like all the windows looking onto the porch and that aesthetic, so I didn't really want to mess with that. So it's all just going to look the same. But I did redecorate the inside, so that's something. So I figured this was a family who bought this house and remodeled it themselves, so it's kind of got some updated features, but also trying to kind of stick to the traditional Mediterranean style. So this is the formal sitting room that I just finished doing, and there's lots of pot plants, like empty pots where you can grow things, because Stacy, the mother, likes to garden. Then I'm just kind of editing the little sitting area up front. It was kind of boring looking. I don't know. This is kind of a weird, like, little area. Like, I don't really know what to put there. There's a lot of that in this house. Like, I don't really know, like, the porch that goes all the way around. It looks cool, like, from the outside, but then, like, it just seems like a lot of wasted space to me, because I don't really know what to put there other than, like, pots to grow stuff. So, anyways, that's what it ends up being. This kitchen was super weird. I don't know why the counter was like that. It looked like a little spermy or something, but I fixed that because it was just very strange. I really liked the flooring in here. I don't usually like that terracotta flooring, but I thought it looked nice, so I kept it. I guess since it had like the different tiles kind of like making a, I don't know, making a pattern. It's nice. So yeah, a nice big kitchen. So of course I've created too much of a backstory for these Sims as usual. Stacy and her husband Gene tried for a very long time to have a child, so they were much older when they were finally able to have a child, and it was Cortney, and so they kind of turned into helicopter parents, and she is kind of going through a rebellious phase right now. So basically where I'm going with that is Stacy just wanted the perfect house to raise a family, and she had plenty of time to get that going before she finally was able to have a child. So nice big kitchen, big formal family area, nice big entertainment type living room and everything like that. So her husband Gene is a businessman, and she's a stay-at-home mom, like I said. So yeah, they just have a very family-friendly house and a very rebellious teen, which is kind of funny, but she loves her anyway, even though they fight a lot. But anyways, this is their entertainment living room, I would say, or like rec room or whatever you want to call it. So it has like a TV and stuff. I'm obsessed with these mid-century modern furniture sets that came with Seasons, I think. Was it Seasons? Yeah. I just love that rust color. This is exactly what my living room would look like if or that furniture anyway, if I could pick any furniture. I just love that color. And then we got a formal dining room back here. Really not able to do anything else with this room because it's just really long and narrow, so I just went ahead and kept it as a dining room like it was before. It's very far from the kitchen though, so I made sure to put a lot of seats at the island in the kitchen so that they don't have to walk all the way to the formal dining room to eat. I think before I deleted everything, there was a small table in the kitchen. I just didn't like that, so they did have a bar to sit at. So backyard, of course, got a barbecue area, little horseshoes pit, and place to eat outside. They're in Oasis Springs, so in my mind the weather should be nice all the time, even though it still has snow and rain. I just think that's a mistake. But anyways, I don't know if they'll fix that. I wish you could control like the weather patterns per neighborhood, you know, like in Windenburg, it never really gets very warm, maybe, or it like rains a lot more. And then in Oasis Springs, it never really snows or rains. It's just always kind of like mid-temp or really hot. And I think that would be nice. But, you know, maybe eventually. Okay, there was 2 bathrooms right next to each other. I don't really know why. I deleted one of them. Some of my houses, I want all the bathrooms to look the same, like the same tile on the walls and floor, and then sometimes I want them to be different. This time I wanted them to be the same. So comment down below if you think all the bathrooms should look the same, or if you like them to be different, or if you just don't care. So in that empty spot where the bathroom was, I put just a little kind of painting area. I think Cortney maybe will like to paint. She's creative, I think, so she has a piano in her room, and then she can paint over there. So this is Cortney's room. It's very simple. It has her piano in there and a computer. And yeah. Initially, her parents didn't want her to have any entertainment in her room so that she'd spend time with the family, but that all changed when she was like, I don't know if you ever do gameplay very much, but the teen Sims really do go through phases, and sometimes they get really tense when they're around their family too much, which is just totally accurate. So yeah, she needed somewhere to escape. And her mom will give in to her any whim. So she's kind of spoiled, but also rebellious. So she's kind of an interesting little gal. This is the master bath. Created a little reading nook over there. The dad, Gene, is really into archaeology and traveling, but his wife is not. So he has to keep all of his MargotRhita, or whatever it's called, artifacts in one little room in the house. She's very in control over what the house looks like, namely her bedroom, which is all yellow, which is her favorite color, which is also my favorite color. So this is a bright and cheery room, makes her happy. We have a little workout room up there, I don't know if I mentioned it, and then this will be Gene's archaeology room. So all of his artifacts and stuff are in here, and he does all of his little things in here, and he travels a lot, mostly by himself, because the girls do not want to go trekking through the jungle. So he goes by himself. I've done gameplay actually with him quite a bit since building this house, or remodeling this house and creating a family, so it's pretty fun. I hadn't done the jungle adventure pack in a while, so anyways, this is all of his little stuff. So he basically goes and like gathers a bunch of stuff, and then he comes back home and does all the authentication and whatever. So okay, now this is an office, just 2 computers. I didn't want it to be an office because I don't know, but I also just didn't know what to put here. I was thinking about making it a spa, but I changed my mind. So it's an office. Okay, well, that's the house. Moving on to the family. This is Gene, the father. I end up making him really dorky at first, and then he kind of gets a little bit cooler. I give him a ponytail, so don't worry about that. And this is also the first time I've ever given somebody like 2 outfits for one category. So he gets his safari outfit. If you wait till the end of his little portion, he gets a little safari outfit for when he goes to MargotRhita. Am I saying that right? I feel like I always say it wrong. There's a lot of syllables. He's kind of a dorky dad, but like he's cool too. And he loves his jungle adventures. So, yeah. I think he gets cooler when he's not balding. So just hang tight. I'll give him a ponytail. So yeah, his aspiration is the jungle adventure. He's a genius. He's loving the outdoors, and he's a perfectionist. And now he has a ponytail. Much cooler. Okay, now his safari outfit. It's not only... I like that vest with the shirt under it. I think that's from a different pack, though. I want to say the pets one. I'm not sure. I just like that one. But then he gets a little safari hat. Alright, this is Stacy, his wife. She's just your typical mom. Just very typical. She loves yellow, wears a lot of yellow. Or green. I don't know if you'd call that green or yellow, but you know, doesn't wear a ton of makeup on a normal day. Just loves to just get up and just think about her family and clean her house and la 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 la. So that's what she does. But she's a good mom. She's just a helicopter mom, and you know, it happens. It's not the worst thing in the world. But she's just a classy lady, and yeah. So she's obviously family oriented, wants to be a super parent. She is neat and cheerful. And she has the peppy walk, which I like. Okay, here's where I went wrong. I forgot to have them be married. So Jean and Stacy are not married. I had to do some cheats when I moved them in to make them know each other and married. So my bad. It's not hard, but you know, it was annoying. Okay, this is Cortney. She dyed her hair black with pink streaks. She wears a lot of eyeliner and a lot of black. So that's her phase right now. She loves her parents, but you know, they just get on her nerves, and they have been very involved in her life to the point where she has no privacy. So yeah, they're working on it though. Don't worry. Yeah, but she's just kind of rebelling, especially being an only child. She has all the focus. So, you know, she's just got to take some control for herself and stuff. See, I told you I think too far into this. I really do. Every single time. It's weird. I get way too attached. I don't think I've ever cried over a sim dying though. I've been upset. I've been really upset before, but I don't think I've ever like gotten really emotional. So that's good. We're still keeping our boundaries. But anyways, honestly, just based on this, I think that Corey and I would have been friends like in middle school or high school, because I would have just thought that was so cool. You know, she wears eyeliner and has pink in her hair. Whoa. Well, I had blue in my hair, but yeah, anyways. So she is creative, and she's also a snob. Like I said, she was spoiled, so she's kind of snobby, and she wants to be a musician. So those are the Jeffries, and this is the before and afters. I've told you in the last few videos, it just takes me way too long to put the actual photos in, so I just don't do that. But I did some aerials. I don't know if that's even relevant to you, but these are the before and afters from up above, so you can kind of see how I arranged things that way. And then here's just the everyday outfits for everyone, and that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You can follow me on Instagram for updates and stuff, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.